In module 123, we will discuss creating the conditions for effective professional development, opportunities and the challenges at a school level as well as the system level. System level means it's the provincial system, it's the federal system, etc. So now we have to see how to create the conditions for the professional development of the teachers, what kind of the opportunities and what kind of the challenges are being faced. And you know that the professional development is a very important aspect for the teachers, and because it has direct relationship on the learning of the students. We have been discussing and it's proved through the researchers, the better the teaching, the effective the learning. Professional development program of a school or of a system that's based on the different professional elements of the teachers of the individual, and it is meant for shining, lighting up the skills and the knowledge of the teachers. And the professional development modules or the models and the programs have really impacted on the learning and the learning environment and the entire professional scenario of a system. And the policy, and that helps the policymakers and the practitioners, those who are professional. It helps in better understanding about the system, about the quality of the teachers and the professional learning of the teachers as well as the learning of the students. There are different conditions. There are various conditions for the teaching and the learning at the school level as well as the system level. Number one is school level, and then we will discuss the system level. At the school level, the teacher himself or the herself or the principal create the environment, gives the environment, encourage the environment, or could be vice versa. So that is within the institutions, and that is a PD or the professional development is considered as the effective tool for the teachers improvement in the knowledge and the skills. And it is good for the teachers who are willing to implement professional development practices in the classroom. Otherwise, if the teachers are not willing, the professional development course would have no impact on it. And there are sometimes hurdles that are beyond the control, and some of the under the control, and some are beyond the control for the professional development. And there are challenges that are being faced by the schools for the arranging the professional development programs in the institutions. And definitely there are challenges and there are barriers that are the lack of the resources and the classroom management issues, lack of the time allotted for the teaching curriculum, and the uses of the newly required knowledge and skills by the teachers for that specific course or the content, and the need to teach mandated curriculum, because this is compulsory curriculum, mandated curriculum, and you have to complete this curriculum, and that is important need, and that is one of the barriers in the professional development of the teachers. And the challenges of the teaching English learners without specific professional development. At the system level, definitely what are the challenges at the school level that are similar, not different, but at the to the system level, but at the system levels the aspects are wider. For example, in the New America report from the Tooley and the Connally in 2016 identified system level obstacles and the that are effective to make the professional development effective, and they have identified 4 areas for the effectiveness of the professional development. Number one, identifying professional development needs. That the system has to identify that what kind of the professional training we should provide to the teachers. For example, in the attitude of the teachers we need the change, or the teachers are lacking or the deficient of the required level of the knowledge. For example, we have teachers of the mathematics in the class 10, but the curriculum is now revised and the teachers are not good because they were qualified with the old concept and the previous curriculum, and now they need to be updated in terms of the improving their own knowledge of the teachers. Then we have to arrange that kind of the professional development. So for example, the system has to identify the needs of the professional development of the teachers, and other is choosing the approach. In what way? For example, workshops, seminars, and lectures, etc. In what way? How to encourage the teachers, give the incentives and contracts, etc. Extension in the contracts, incentives, and the models and the types of the interventions. Implementing approach with quality and the fidelity. Implementation is the big issue. What kind of these needs you identified, what kind of the approaches you have devised, you have to implement those approach with the quality and the fidelity, with the true commitment and the true determinations, so that you could get the desirable or the desired results. Assessing the professional development outcomes, because once the training is given, input is given, then the system, the national level or the provincial level has to assess that what kind of the things were provided, the training and the knowledge and input was provided to the teachers, and then has to assess really in real terms that has been imparted, inculcated and created in the teachers or not. And if and you understand that these are the challenges with the implementation and the scaling evidence and the practice, what kind of the evidence you have for the professional development, your input, your process, your output, etc. And a very important thing is translating promising professional development research into practice remains one area ripe for the improvement. It is always ripen, that needs to be implemented.